Ally has one of the best online savings accounts. Their buckets is my absolute favorite feature. Today I'm going to show you how to set up and use their buckets and boosters. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. If you have Ally's online savings account, you have access to buckets. With just one savings account, you can create up to 10 buckets. This allows you to visually separate your money in your account. It's kind of like cash envelopes, but a digital version. Now, I've gone ahead and deleted all of my buckets so I can show you exactly how to get started with them. Once you've logged in, this is the screen that you will see, and it shows how much money I have. I have titled my online savings account with Ally Sinking Funds. It shows me how much is available, how much interest I've earned, what my current interest rate is. So if I click on that savings account, which I've called Sinking Funds, it's going to open up the savings account. When you create your online savings account, it's automatically going to give you what's called a core savings account. All of your money will automatically go into that core savings account, but then in addition to that, you can set up 10 additional buckets. Let me show you how to set up the buckets. Once we've clicked and we're in, this is my online savings account, I can scroll down where it says organize using buckets and click organize your money. Now here is an image of all of the possible buckets. Since I don't have any created, these are the ones that I can create. If you'll notice, they have some pre-filled categories with pictures, or I can make my own. So if I select any of these, I can edit what they are called, but I can't change the picture. So for instance, let's create a bucket for vacation. I select it and I'll click done. And then it has created this bucket for me, but now I can add money to it or I can set goals. Let's add money to my bucket. So all I have is the core savings where all of my money is, and now the vacation bucket. So I can choose to move it from my core savings into my vacation. Let's say I want $5,000 to go into my vacation. It will automatically move it into my vacation fund. Now we could also set a goal with this. We'll choose my vacation fund and we'll set a goal. Say my goal is $7,000 and I want to have it by January 1st, 2024. I'll set that goal and then it's going to show me my progress. As I put money into there, it'll show me the percentage and it'll give me a bar chart to show how I'm doing on my goal. You don't have to create a goal if you don't want to. That's just an option. But let's say I want to create some more. So we'll add another and I can select multiple at once. So let's say I want to do our life insurance as well as create my own bucket. And I want to name this bucket taxes since I have to pay taxes for my business. And I'll click done. Now that I've created these additional buckets, I can edit them to rename them. This one's already called taxes, but bill payments, let's edit this. And right down here for the nickname, I want it to be life insurance. So now it is called life insurance. But automating your savings makes things easier. You set it up once and you are done. So let me show you how to automatically transfer money into your buckets. To do this, once you've logged in, we'll scroll down and come to where it says optimize with boosters. Click set up boosters. Let's start with reoccurring transfers. Click on that and choose whether you want it weekly or monthly. We get paid monthly, so I'm going to choose monthly. There will be more options in just a minute. And let's say this is for our life insurance. $69 every month has to go into that. So it's showing me if I put $69 every month, $828 is how much I'll have after a year, which is exactly how much we need to pay our life insurance. We pay it once a year, but I'm setting aside money each month for it. So we'll click next. And I choose which of my funds I want it to come from. So I want the $69 to go into my life insurance fund. So we'll click next. I have to choose which account it comes from. Now this will come from one of the accounts you have linked. So if you have Ally's online checking, it can come from there, or any external banks that you have linked. You have to choose one of them. So I'm gonna choose it from this Wells Fargo bank, and you can choose the frequency. Here you see there are a lot more options. Every week, every 2 days, every year. I'm gonna do every month, the first business day of every month. So I could choose the first business day, or I can just choose every month and then I can select a date. I want the first one, let's say I want it to be on the 28th of the month. So it will do this every month on the 28th. So I'll click next and then submit, and that will finalize it. Now when I look at my budgets, I can see which one has reoccurring payments set up. By this little calendar with the arrows, that means there's a reoccurring payment set there. You can also manually transfer money into your online savings account, and you can specify which buckets it goes to. So if you have some budget categories that are not the same every month, this is ideal. Let's show you how to do that. We'll head up over to transfers. We're going to select an account that we want the money to come from. So it's coming out of my checking account. I want it to go into my sinking fund, and I'm going to be transferring $500. Now I can select the buckets. Let's say I want $250 to go to vacation. I'll type in 250, but then if you'll notice, it won't let me save this because it has to equal 50. I said I was transferring, it has to equal 500. I said I was transferring 500 in, so I have to choose where I want on the buckets, and I've only chosen 250, so I've got 250 left. So we'll transfer 250 into taxes. So then I will click save. And right here, this is showing me today's date is, let's see what date is today. It's the 18th, it's on the weekend, so it's business days. So usually it's the next business day it will transfer, but since it's a Saturday, it's not going to be withdrawn until the 21st, and it will be delivered that day. And usually in my experience, when it's delivered, it's first thing in the morning on that business day, usually. So I can review this before it's finalized. It's showing me how much and the days, and then I'll just click submit this transfer. Edit a reoccurring transaction or transfer. Let me show you how to do that. You will go to transfers, and then right down here you can see this scheduled transaction, March 28th. I can click edit. I can edit just this next transfer for this next month, or I can edit all of them. So let's say I want to edit, maybe it wasn't $69, maybe I wanted it to be $70. So I can go ahead and edit that and it will update it. Or if you want to delete a reoccurring transfer, you would do it the same place here. In transfers, you'll click on it, edit, and then delete. Now, if you come over to the settings tab, there are a few things you can do here. You can choose how the money comes out of your account. If you transfer money out of your account and you don't specify which bucket it comes from, it's automatically going to come out of your core savings. We can go ahead and update this, and core savings will always be first, but we can rearrange. So maybe I want it to come next, I want it to come out of my vacation fund. And then next would be life insurance, and then taxes. So if I transfer money out and I don't specify which bucket, it's automatically going to come out of core savings. And if there's no money in core savings, then it'll go to my vacation fund, and so on. Save those changes. You can also choose how it comes in. So let's update the settings. And as of right now, all of my money is going into core savings. But let's say I want it all to go towards vacation. I can choose 100% to go to vacation, whoa, but I have to make it equal 0. So I have to type 0 into core savings, and I can change that. Now, when you transfer money in, you can specify which bucket it just comes into. This is just if you haven't specified which bucket. And you can also choose which bucket your interest gets paid. So every month they will pay you your interest at the end of the month. It's usually like the 25th through the 27th of the month. So automatically it's gonna go to the core savings. But let's say I want it to go into our vacation fund. I'm gonna click vacation. So whenever I get paid interest, it'll automatically be put into that bucket. If you are debating on which online savings account to use, then you'll want to check out this video right up here. I share my favorite online savings account. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you get notified, because I have more videos coming up on Ally's as well as SoFi's online savings. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.